All right. So the last thing that we did not get to talk about yesterday, well, we kind of did, but we didn't completely talk about it. We talked about when we have a rigid transformation, that means the side lengths are preserved, which means that they are the same, and your angles are preserved here. So if I ask you, what is the length? So I'm trying to find the length of side XW. Okay. If I ask you, what is the length of side XW? First off, if you look at the picture, what has happened here? Yes, John. It was given out yesterday, so you probably already have it glued into your notebook on page 22.
Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
Length of XW.
I mean, there's not really a lot of options in here. We got too many kids.
I was looking, I'm like,
yeah, we really don't have a lot of options. When we go to cut this, we're actually, I'm going to turn the fans off when we go to cut again, so we don't lose anything. All right, so Shariah said that XW is 7. Okay, what kind of transformation has happened here? This is a reflection, which means that this side of this figure matches this side of this figure. So if they tell you that AB is 7, that means XW is also 7. What if I asked you the measure of angle Y? What'd you say? 90. C and Y correspond when I reflect. So if C is 90, Y is also 90. Okay, let's go down here. So some of them may not be so easy. If you take a look at number 6, I need to find the value of each variable. Okay, so 6x is this angle right here. What angle on the other figure should that match up with? 72. We said they should be the same, which means they should be equal. So 6x equals 72. Divide by 6, and you said x is what? 12. Okay. Your y is this side of your triangle. You got to figure out what it matches up with. So that's equal to what? 10. So 3y minus 2 equals 10. This is why we went over two-step equations back at the beginning. So my first step here would be to add 2. 3y equals 12. So then y equals 4. Okay. Same thing for number 7. 83, the angle matches up with 2x plus 3. It doesn't matter what side of the equal sign each thing is on. So this time I put 83 on the left and x on the right. I can still solve for x. Subtract 3.
And then that would be 40. X.
40 equals x. Or x equals 40. Be careful with this last one. This time we end up with two variables, one on each side of the equation, because we've got 3y minus 4 equals 2y. So 3y minus 4 equals 2y. So now I need to get the y's on one side of the equation. What would you like to move? You want to subtract the 2y.
Yeah.
Okay? It's okay. They're just taking a different way about it. So they get y minus 4 equals 0. Add 4 to both sides. And y equals 4. Okay? I could have easily taken that the other way. Okay? It all depends on how you like negatives. So you could have done 3y minus 4 equals 2y, and you could have simply subtracted 3y from both sides. Well, then you end up with negative 4 equals negative y. So then you still have that extra step of dividing by negative 1 to get your positive y. Or
You said extra step, right? Right? You said it's extra.
okay.
Really?
So either way, you both end up with the right answer. I don't care which way you go. Some people like the negatives, some people try to avoid them. Okay.
You want to stay away from the negative. So stay away from it. You said stay away from the negative.
I'm going to cut the fans for a minute so we can start cutting everything and getting it glued in. So the first thing you need to cut, get this big page out. This one. Okay. You need to cut out all 3 pieces. Okay. Please cut out all 5 pieces, if I can count right. Is it sad that your math teacher just couldn't count that?
I mean, I knew what you were saying, but it's a different part.
Maybe a little bit. We gonna say that though.
I mean, that's exactly what I kind of took it at. It was big graph, big chart, and then the 3 of those went together. We do. We cut almost every day. It's so much fun.
What? That's a lot of activity. You give out extra credit.
I don't understand.
About what?
You give out extra credit.
Absolutely.
You really
Oh,
want
that,
to.
bro.
I don't know.
You gotta keep these arrows. You gotta do certain color or something.
No, you don't
Mine
necessarily have
check
to
you with
keep
the
the arrows.
arrows sticking in. No, I'll be dancing.
Do we give the arrows sticking out?
It doesn't matter. It's entirely up to you. They don't really make a big deal with this.
Man's out with black.
Kimmy, you singing?
Ooh, we need to pass out the trash cans.
That is not me.
You don't know how to sing though.
That is Harley. What? Wait, hold up. That's hilarious. You really thought that was Kim.
Miss Smith, we should have a singing competition in here.
Oh,
That's
no.
something to do with math.
What?
Their
Kim,
family. Their family.
Yeah, nobody's picking up on that. Yeah,
that was funny.
you're right. We're missing five.
Hey, Kim.
No. Only when we're doing independent stuff. And right now we gotta get cut and glued.
Miss Smith, you know what I'm saying though?
What?
Like, we should have a,
We should have nothing.
like,
What?
whatchamacallit?
No.
You
You can make a song.
Like, we should have something to do with that singing. And then, like, tie it to math.
I honestly thought about doing like giving y'all agreed to do some kind of like math music video.
But not everybody
See,
can
look,
sing.
look.
I'll write your song and
I'll make it. And like make it a group project.
We already gonna have a project.
If you think of the same ideas to Ron, it's not a good idea.
That was history. That's not
If I think the same ideas as Sharon, it's not a good idea.
Wow. Think the same ideas to Ron, it's not a good idea.
We gonna do the thing. So it was like.
I said we supposed to split family.
What it was like. Okay.
He says we're still buddies. You just have sucky ideas.
Hey, look, I hit it.
Hey, if you can't multitask, I need your lips to stop.
Hey,
Miss Smith, can I take this?
the mama get it.
No.
Hey,
Just those for right now?
Yeah.
I can make a lot of that.
So upset. I thought it was Subway. No.
She thought it was a job. She's like, dang it.
Wait, what was it?
Bro, I keep talking. Okay, so I called them and yesterday they answered, but they said, they don't need anybody at the moment for the afternoon show, which is gonna be like when we get out of school. So they said that they don't need that kind of stuff.
But I called them late.
They said they're gonna find that.
Right, they know we can work more than shit. I told her I can work on the weekends, anytime on the weekends. Like, I'm cool with that.
We cut this out too, right?
But, girl, I need
Back at
to
the end of class. Yes, cut those out
Well,
too.
can I turn my music on? I have to look at my phone to turn it on.
I'm just still picking.
Guys, no, focus on cutting so we can get done here. Come on.
So that should really like be all right. Like, I don't know.
You're not gonna get, you're only gonna get,
You are gonna get minimum wage.
you're gonna get minimum wage, but you only gonna get minimum wage right now.
I know.
Like, I couldn't get no, I couldn't work on it.
Yes, yes. No, you can only work 18 hours a week.
I was just.
Well,
I'm
I can't wait till I turn 16.
Yes. You done cutting?
But my mom and or you could.
Right.
Well, I mean, but for real, I met them like give me a car. It's gonna be
Oh, yeah, I
very
did.
bad. I'm gone.
Oh, yeah.
All these books in this class.
All right, do we have that page cut out?
No. You were all in a high school class. We over here 17, so we still.
I'm paying for the car.
Just feel like one grade.
All right. So that page that you just cut out, we're gonna put some of it on 23 and some of it on 24. We're gonna glue everything in today first before we get started, so we don't lose things.
It's like purple.
No, we do each unit in a different color. So all of unit 1 will be in purple, and then we'll switch it up for unit 2.
Can we just pick one unit?
Listen, we're gonna do blue at some point, green, gold, pink, yellow, and salmon.
And Sam?
Because it's pink.
This thing.
Yo,
It's like this.
Sammy is the same color as pink, just a lot
I
lighter.
like it orange.
I think it's just for true. No, for sure.
All right.
I was gonna say after black.
So-
give me Tom.
It ain't top of pink.
Okay, we got entirely too much talking going
Bro, I
on
don't like black.
when I'm trying to explain directions. Okay. So, first thing I need you to do is find this piece that you cut out.
It won't cut.
It so good.
Okay? You're going to take your little gold piece and push it through the origin. Please be careful. While this will not cut you, it does jab into your finger, and it kind of hurts. Okay?
I think somebody stole my
So, right into the origin, right into the middle.
I think somebody stole my bun.
So, look like this. Come on, Malik.
Probably the big one that had the black the this.
Okay? So, it should look like this. Okay? All right. So now you're going to take this and push pin it through page 23 in the middle at the top.
Oh. She just did. Be wary of that.
I was just kidding.
I was just kidding.
That hurt.
And just push it through the
Just
paper.
think about
Just push it through the paper. Make sure you only go through one page. Really?
Did you just say the N
Alfredo. Okay?
Who said the N word?
Tomorrow.
It won't stick through.
It's not to run.
All right. So once you have it through, flip your page open and open it up.
In the middle or the top?
No, you can't call
Middle or the top?
Nope.
In the middle, side to side, but more towards the top.
Can you like show me?
So we're gonna put it like
But just know I have no food.
Taryn, I didn't know you was gay.
Terry? It goes up to
Kinsley.
Terry.
Don't answer because I don't know who Kinsley is.
It's Kinlaw. You're right.
I don't know who Terry
You
is.
had to say
It's
that.
Kinlaw, so take that.
Okay.
It's Jakey.
Wait.
So hush.
So everybody should have this in on page 23. Underneath that, you're going to glue in this.
No, she's recording. Yeah, you say time now.
That stuff be feeling good.
Not like you.
Now we need to like.
Oh, you trying to play?
Don't we?
Hey, she recorded the
Yes, open it up in the back. Okay, while you're waiting for further instructions, cut off the edge of this little piece that says rotations on it. Cut off the edge of this little piece that says rotations on it. No, we're actually going to put it on the next page.
Okay, so we put it through one page.
Just one page. If you need my help, please raise your hand. I will come assist. Don't hurt yourselves.
That's too late.
It's too late.
Wait.
How are y'all hurting yourselves?
And this go up under.
No, I did, and that kind of hurt.
Right.
This go up under.
Yes.
Y'all don't make no sense.
You don't.
You been up there.
I probably don't.
You really
Oh,
don't.
you think- oh, you gonna do this?
I don't make sense either. I make dollars.
Okay. Okay. Big thing.
Dollar, dollar bill, y'all.
Oh no.
Okay, bye.
I'm so glad I can amuse you all. Everybody go with page 23.
No,
Yeah.
Ron's having some difficulties back there.
I am. I didn't take no say.
Give me
Oh,
Oh.
that's what I'm working.
Yeah, you got
I didn't take my medicine today.
You ain't take your medicine.
I really didn't.
I don't ever expect you to learn anything that I haven't taught you.
Yeah.
So if I'm ever out, like you may get videos or something to just kind of grasp the concepts, but I'll also have you teach it. All right. Listen, on page 24, where you opened up that brass piece, you're going to use this to cover it. Okay, so you're going to glue that over top. And then underneath of it, you're going to put those 3 examples that you cut out. So your page 24 will look like this.
Something that I don't.
Does it matter what order we put it in?
What, the examples?
Yeah.
No, as long as you make sure that you're on the right one as I'm doing
Why
them.
you rotating the flag? Why? Can we?
Can we write on this before we put that big old thing on there? Because when we writing on it, it's gonna be like.
True story. Yeah, if you want to hold off, that's fine.
Ah.
It'll be all right.
Good timing.
Good call, Teron.
Doesn't matter what order they're in.
No, as long as you're on the right example as I'm doing them.
I need some El
Just
Tocino.
You need some what?
Right.
I need El Tocino.
Go see.
You was
Hey,
Spanish.
Y'all already on post.
I need some Tocino.
I didn't exercise.
Wait, I got crazy.
Listen, I took 3 years of Spanish and I still
I don't
can't.
care.
Man, last semester with Miss Klein.
Although it's a lot of fun when telemarketers call you and you pick up your phone and you're like, hola, and they're like,
Okay.
I should do
you don't speak English? No habla inglés. And they're like, okay, click.
Man.
I hate telemarketers. I can't.
But I literally be cussing them out and they should be like, okay.
All right, so are we good with 24?
It always be an automatic pass.
Okay, page 25. Page 25. Okay, you have a half sheet with 6 examples on it. Take a look at how I cut it. Okay, so I cut the 3 examples together at the top, the 3 examples together at the bottom. Please make sure you leave 4 lines at the bottom of each set of 3. Okay, make sure when you glue these in, you're still going to have a big space at the top because we're going to glue something else in there. But we actually need to fold all that and fill it out first, so we're going to hold off on that too. But cut this off, leave yourself a space here. Glue the first 3 in, leave yourself at least 4 lines, glue the next one in, and leave 4 lines at the bottom of that one. Okay, so you have room.
So the bottom 4 lines should be the bottom of like.
Yes. I left 5, but leave at least 4.
The direction?
Yes, please leave your directions.
I think I put the wrong one.
You said leave the direction.
Yes, please. And thank you.
You're welcome.
We're trying to work on manners with my daughter. Because she likes to come up to you and she's like, eh? What is eh?
Yeah.
Do we leave 4 lines at the bottom too?
Yes.
You tell them.
So now she says, please. Thanks. It's adorable. I can't. Little kids are so cute. And then they turn
Hey,
into all
damn
these-
it.
Hey, we're that's really too bad.
She said cute too.
They go in the bathroom.
Yeah, we be good.
They're cute until about the age of 10.
Yeah, no, the age of like 5. Maybe like 5.
No, it's like 3. Actually, 2. The terrible 2.
Nah, it's 2.
The terrible 2.
If you have that glued in already,
Jews don't even exist. It happens right
if you have that glued in already, this page will glue in on page 26.
Kicking
Yep, the whole page. You're not cutting anything, the whole page.
Wait, I'm set right now.
You're still in school.
The last thing that will need to be cut then is just the border of this page. Okay.
You said stay in school.
Yes, please stay in school.
Ain't nobody jumping out.
26, yes.
We have to leave that paper on top?
Yes. Because we're eventually going to fill this in, fold it up, and it's going to go in at the top.
I didn't say. I said you're still.
I don't see how she was up on school.
I don't want to eat
Right, like you done came this far.
Right. Well, just keep it going.
Oh, yeah.
You got a little-
Look, I
Grades,
This
tests.
will just go in on page 26.
That's they fault. That's they fault.
Right, it's my school, it's online school, everything.
Just like, I never said.
Page 26 is going to be that half sheet with the red line. Yes. that one. And then the last
Maybe
sheet.
you need to do it just different.
Okay. Anybody else questions, issues?
What was the last one?
Page 26, my love. This page, that half sheet.
Yes, she did.
I thought you said every day.
What were we doing the last one?
She is not.
You know,
It's going to glue in on page 26.
She did.
All right. So now the big question is, do I want to just hold
Also charged.
and we can just do rotations?
Okay, so this is what happened. Now, I'm explaining this. When I made the cake yesterday, I was being big. And
I'm not feeling
as
productive
soon as you got out the oven, and I put the icing on the side. And it was right. And, yeah, I'm making it on Thursday. I was having to sell.
Did you eat it all?
No, I didn't eat the whole. I didn't eat it all. Don't get it. Thursday. It's a lot.
How many places do we need under the last one? 9 or we're.
Leave at least 4.
Wait, what are we doing?
I should have got her to have her own little place.
What are you doing?
All right.